we've logged into the application, and the first thing you can see in the use case here is using the messaging capability that Peter introduced. So we can use OGL to broadcast messages to a single user, a group of users, so a JDE role, it's integrated into the JDE roles, or the entire organization. The second feature that you'll see is addressing the specific challenge that we have from a JDE perspective around the ongoing release of functionality and capability into the JDE application and communicating that to your end users. So the feature I'm going to showcase now is this beacon. So we can use beacons, which is an OGL feature, to highlight, again, it could be time sensitive or role specific. We can use it to highlight certain features that we've activated in our environment. In this particular scenario, the administrators or the managers of the JDE environment have recently upgraded the environment, and we've activated the watch list functionality. So the core of the application in relation to OGL is the widget. So the integrated nature of OGL, so the OGL widget sits on top of JDE, and this displays and presents all of the training material or process guides and other features that are available to a specific user. For the purpose of the demonstration, I'm going to execute a process guide on how to enter a purchase order. Just going to follow the solution as we go. Now it's going to ask me to navigate to my specific application, enter a stock-based purchase order. I'm going to follow the tiles, follow the recommendations. And what you can see here is it's focused. It's really providing those guardrails, that navigation and application navigation that we introduced earlier. It's asking me to add a particular transaction. I can't click anywhere else. At this point, it's going to present me with the purchase order header information. And OGL is further prompting me and providing me additional context around this particular business process or this particular application. So I'm just going to enter my dummy supplier. And my ship to, I'm going to hit next, and I'm going to enter a ship to information, which is where I want the items to be shipped. That's just some demo data that we've got set up. I'll just continue the guide and ultimately create that purchase order header, which is going to take me to the purchase order detail information. Now I'm going to enter the item number. I'm interested in ordering an item 210. Now at this point in time, I'm going to pause and stop entering that particular process guide and actually exit that training material. A, because I've got enough information, I can follow my general sense of what I need to do, or B, I don't no longer need to enter this particular transaction. What we've configured OGL to do at that particular point in time is two things. For this particular guide, we want to capture feedback from the end users as to how useful it was or how useful it wasn't, and any particular anecdotal information that they'd like to record and send back to the training team that they can monitor. The other thing it's going to do, it's going to record that I got a certain way through that particular training guide and I crashed out at a certain step, which is very useful when it comes to the engagement level of your users as it relates to the training material.